Good afternoon, everyone. As we begin our memorial today, let us take a second to center ourselves in the presence of God and the presence of each other. Names, your name, my name, God's name, the name of the oppressors, the name of those who have been oppressed. Names have power, names have meaning. In some traditions, it is forbidden to pronounce the name of the one God or to destroy anything with that name printed on it. Biblical figures from Abraham to Paul marked their radical new relationship with God by having their names changed. Many people who convert to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam today will mark that change with a new name. And in all three traditions, the joy of new life is often expressed in rituals and ceremonies where names are given to babies. We come together today to share the names of men and women who have been killed as a result of our culture's systemic racism. As we speak these names, we know there are so many other names that remain unspoken. For those of us in the Abrahamic traditions, we have faith that the one God does not forget. The one God knows all the names of all the oppressed. If we look to the 43rd chapter of the book of Isaiah, at a time when people were crying out to God, God responds to the people with these words: "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. When you pass through waters, I will be with you, and through rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flames shall not consume you. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine."
Hi everyone, my name is Robbie Ali and I'm a grad student, and the first name is from 2012, Trayvon Benjamin Martin, a 17-year-old African-American from Miami Gardens, Florida, was fatally shot in Sanford, Florida by George Zimmerman. When Martin was 9 years old, he saved his father's life by pulling his father out of a fire in their apartment. Martin enjoyed sports and video games. He washed cars, babysat, and cut grass to earn his own money. Martin's former football coach said Martin had been one of the best players on their team, and he was a shy child that always walked with his hoodie and headphones, listening to music.
Hello, everyone. I am Nicole Nunez, and I'm a senior at Manhattan College. The second name is, in 2014, Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old African-American boy, was killed in Cleveland, Ohio, by Timothy Loman, a 26-year-old white American police officer. Tamir Elijah Rice was born in Cleveland, Ohio. He was athletic, enjoying basketball, football, and ping pong. He was involved in the arts program in his community, sculpting pottery and crocheting embroidery for his mother. He was described as a pleasant young man.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christina, and I'm a junior at Manhattan College. The third name is Michael Brown Jr. In 2014, Michael Brown Jr., an 18-year-old black man, was fatally shot by a 28-year-old white Ferguson police officer, Darian Wilson, in the city of Ferguson, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis. Michael O.G. Brown Jr. graduated from Normandy High School in St. Louis County 8 days before his death, completing an alternate education program. At this time of his death, he was 18 years old. He was an amateur musician who posted his songs on SoundCloud under the handle Big Mike. He was 2 days from starting a training program for heating and air conditioning repair at Battle College Technical School.
Hello everyone, my name is Julian Barratt and I'm a rising sophomore at Manhattan College. The fourth name is Eric Garner. In 2014, Eric Garner died in the New York City borough of Staten Island after Daniel Pantaleo, a New York City Police Department officer, put him in a chokehold while arresting him. Eric Garner was a 44-year-old African-American man. He was a horticulturalist at the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation before quitting for health reasons. Garner has been described by his friends as a neighborhood peacemaker and as a generous, congenial person. He was the father of 6 children, had 3 grandchildren, and at the time of his death had a 3-month-old child.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Smith and I'm a rising senior at Manhattan College. In 2016, Philando Castile, a 32-year-old African-American man, was fatally shot during a traffic stop by Geronimo Yanez, a 28-year-old Hispanic-American police officer from St. Anthony, Minnesota. Philando Deval Castile was born in St. Louis, Missouri. He graduated from St. Paul Central High School in 2001 and worked for the St. Paul Public School District from 2002 until his death. He was promoted to Nutrition Services Supervisor at J.J. Hill Montessori Magnet School in August 2014.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Dela Cruz. I'm a sophomore at Manhattan College. The next name is Breonna Taylor. In 2020, Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old African-American emergency medical technician, was fatally shot by Louisville Metro Police Department officers. Taylor, 26, an EMT and aspiring nurse, was shot 8 times by police, and according to a lawsuit filed by her family, her killing was the result of a botched drug warrant execution. She had a whole plan on becoming a nurse and buying a house and then starting a family.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Aguirre and I'm a recent graduate of Manhattan College. In 2020, George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, was killed in Minneapolis, Minnesota during an arrest for allegedly using a counterfeit belt. Derek Chauvin, a white police officer, knelt on Floyd's neck for almost 9 minutes while Floyd was handcuffed and lying face down, begging for his life and repeatedly saying, "I can't breathe." Floyd, 46, grew up in Houston's 3rd Ward, one of the city's predominantly black neighborhoods, where he and Harris met in middle school. At 6 feet 6 inches, Floyd emerged as a star tight end for Jack Yates High School and played in the 1992 state championship game in the Houston Astrodome. Quiet personality, but a beautiful spirit.
Hi everyone, my name is Ireland Twiggs and I'm a senior at Manhattan College. In 2020, Rayshard Brooks, a 27-year-old African-American man, was shot and killed by a white police officer in Atlanta, Georgia. Rayshard Brooks was a 27-year-old African-American restaurant worker who lived in Atlanta. He had been married 8 years and had 3 daughters and a stepson. He was a father, husband. He was loving, kind. He was about unity and helping people.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Afridi. I'm the director of the Holocaust, Genocide, and Interfaith Education Center. I welcome you here to remember, to say the names, to recognize the full citizenship and being of these people. I'm here to offer condolences, but also remember that the center focuses on the lessons of history. We must recognize that history is very important in order for us to make change and transformation. HDI has always been about eradicating human suffering and all human suffering. We teach genocide starting from the Herero genocide all the way up to now the Rohingya and Uyghur genocide. We are a center housed at Manhattan College, a Catholic college, and I am a Muslim woman that teaches people to not just tolerate, but to ask the very challenging and courageous questions about race, gender, social status, and also religion. So I welcome you here as a space of healing, but also a space of challenge where we can really ask difficult questions as a college, as a community together, that we can fight systematic racism together with the help of HDI and also its board members, but also we really need our students to be part of this voice in the future. So I welcome you here and I send you my blessings. And I want to leave you with one thing that Martin Luther King said. He said, things don't change with just love, but we really need courage. And this is a time where I call upon all of you to take your courage up and hold it and walk together towards a better and healing future. Thank you. Thank you for coming.